So this is the coal power plant factory that I've been working on for a while. It's got two vents up there I haven't really finished yet. Just give you a little tour of it. Just wondering if anyone has any ideas that they could offer. See if anyone can come up with anything that could help. So at the top we've got a little room for the hypertubes. Got a staircase going up and down for every level with a hypertube. Storage area here, one level down. Basically this is where all the coal comes in from outside. It comes into emergency storage area here, but otherwise it just gets lifted down a lifter here. Then we go down one level, and this is really where the main magic happens. I mean, this is below is where all the water is, but I'll give you a quick run through of the actual piping that we used for the coal generators. So, whoops. So basically, it's a typical coal factory setup where you've got the triple pipes, like you got 1, 2, 3 on each side, separated. Going into the coal power plants at the top, or the coal generators at the top, sorry. And you've got the 3 pumps sucking in the water from the bottom going up into the pipes, and I've got multiple rows of it. Probably actually be smarter of me to show you what it looks like up above, so I'll do that. So just go back up. And you can sort of have unlimited or infinite rows of this. But yeah, so this is... I need to get rid of this, but it's not done yet. But this is essentially what the power plant itself looks like. And then at the top, there were the vents that I haven't finished yet. But yeah, so you run through and you've got all these coal generators here, and you can do this cool little nifty thing of having poles going in the middle of here. But yeah, you've got coal coming up with the water going into the generator, and it's all connected through the poles in the center here. And between each row of generators, you can split off into side rails, or you can just simply go straight back down through the middle here. So yeah, just heading straight back down, but it sort of infinitely expands. I'm not quite sure where we've built this, but yeah, we've just built it on this massive water area that we found. And obviously the ground is made of glass. So what my idea that I've come up with here is that I've sort of calculated the width of the power plant. And I've calculated it so I could add an extra 2 rows, so you could have back-to-back coal generators on the left and on the right over here, instead of just having one set in the center. And that would infinitely expand outwards toward whatever ocean goes out that way. I haven't really hit a world border yet, so yeah. And you can add a hypertube that goes in the center. You've got coal that comes around, it's all evenly distributed. You've got these pipes that are on either side, all sucking in water from the water from the bottom. And yeah, so let me just show you what the water setup looks like down the bottom. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Still pretty new to Satisfactory, so I don't know, I might be doing something wrong, but it seems to work. I think I got like 4 gigawatts of power or something from this. Oh yeah, we also made like a mini factory next to this, a mini power plant next to this power plant, in case this power plant turns off, because how do you turn on a power plant when the power plant needs power to turn on, right? So over here on the side, we've got a smaller power plant that is connected to the main power plant here. So this over here on the side is a smaller power plant, and inside here you've got 4 generators. And in order to turn on the generators, we have biomass burners, right? So that would turn on the water below. It's all wired correctly. So this would turn on the water below, and the 1 coal drill that goes to the small power plant here. And the small power plant is sort of built identical to the big one, but in any case, you would connect the coal from this belt into here, which would turn on the 4 generators, and it's all wired correctly, right? So when the 4 generators turn on, It turns on all of the coal drills that go to the main power plant, and it also turns on all of the water. It has enough power output to turn on all of the water in the bottom of the main power plant. So essentially everything that these generators need is powered by this power plant. And it's connected on the outside. I don't know if you can see, but I've got these outside double-ended power outlets that connect both the main factory. So everything else in the world connects through this wire here. Everything. And the secondary power plant connects through this wire. So if this power plant shuts off, all I need to do is disconnect the main factory and then disconnect the secondary power plant, and I would manually turn on the secondary power plant, manually turn on this power plant, connect it, and then obviously I'd need to extend this power plant and then reconnect to the factory through this. And it's all, the wiring is actually the most important part of all of it. But let's go down to the water section, because it's pretty cool. I actually really like how I've done the water section as well. But outside of just raw expansion, I haven't really come up with anything to make this place better. So yeah, let's just go down to the bottom. So this is the ground area. I think I've done the maths correctly. I haven't run into a problem yet, but essentially we've just got these water generators going into tanks. I don't think the tanks are necessary, or fluid buffers, just in case something happens, you know. And each one of these fluid buffers then export the water out into the top little lowered area here through like a wall. And they've all got a pump, which then connect to another pump up there. And that's, I've got this for each one. So each section of coal generators, I haven't colored this section yet, but each section of coal generators, I haven't actually, hang on. Yeah, so each section of coal generators has the same water extractor amount. And it's all encased in glass, so you can look at it. That's the idea of it. This one was really interesting to do, but you can sort of see how it works here. And yeah, this is just the extension, because you can't really build with this stuff in the water here, so I sort of just extended it back here. But this is just another extension for the next section, which I haven't colored yet either. I just haven't had the time to do it. And this is where it gets to the double extension that I was talking about before, where it gets twice the width. So yeah, I haven't really figured out what else to add to this and how else to make this better. The maths are correct, I believe, and yeah, I'll show you the downstairs of the smaller power plant. Actually, I haven't shown you that. So this is all part of the big one, the big power plant, and that over there is the smaller power plant. Yeah, so it connects as well through here. So you just run through this little area, and bang, now you're in the smaller power plant. And the smaller power plant only needs 2 water extractors. And the coal goes into this little... this power plant also has a safety coal storage. So that's good. And yeah, I don't know where this area is. So if you ask me where it is, I really don't know, because I don't know the map. It's here. We just we just saw the water and saw the coal next to the water, and we're like, oh, power plant. So that's what we've done. And yeah, so we've got coal stuff here. And yeah, the coal goes into this little building here, which gets lifted and then lifted into the actual power plant. I haven't finished the vents and stuff up the top. I should show you the. It'd be a bit too hard to get up there, but yeah. So that's basically our power plant. You've got those different levels and stuff, and it's sort of infinitely expandable out that way toward the north. You can use this area, but we sort of want to save this area of water for something else if we need water for something else. That's our steel factory, and that's our mega base sort of thing. We sort of just built it in the air. We haven't finished it. But yeah, you can see the vents up there. Basically, I know it doesn't mean anything, but like the smoke, it's just aesthetics, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so let me know if you can think of anything else for the factory. I just wanted to show you guys it, because I'm sort of stuck with how to make it better, or how to make it cooler. I don't know what else to add. We've got hypertubes, we've got like a hypertube building, we've got a storage room, a crafting room, we've got a coal storage room, we've got all the water at the bottom, we've got all the generators. I don't really know what else to add. So yeah, let me know if you can think of anything, or whatever. Cheers for watching.